Sagittarius, welcome to your March 2025 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Sagittarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with you the best. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys, but if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy, to ask questions about your love life, what's going to happen, is it going to work out, or I don't know. Whatever you want to ask, you will be available to kind of connect with the energy to do so, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay, well, honestly, the first thing I saw was a silk hair bonnet. I don't know if that's what someone's wearing right now or that's what someone wears before going to bed, but I do kind of feel like someone just has amazing hair. And so someone may be known for their amazing hair, taking good care of their hair. Maybe someone could even be like a hairdresser in that sense. But then I was hearing like keep it under wraps, which was interesting. So I wonder if there's someone that's like kind of being a little bit more, I wouldn't say, again, I'll have to pull more cards. It's like, I wouldn't say it's complete deception, but there's something they're not saying. And there's something that they're not wanting to expose yet. So I wonder if this is like going to be a newer connection coming in March, or you're just getting to know each other, but they're playing their cards right, or they're holding their cards close, someone here. And then when I said raps, like, I saw someone rapping, so I wonder if this could be someone that likes rap, hip-hop music, maybe raps themselves. And then I heard pretty brown eyes. So someone may have really pretty, like, brown eyes that the other person loves or noticed about that person. So I'm very curious about all this. There was a lot that was sent to me for your messages, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and see what these messages mean for you guys. And it could just be a few confirmations of who I'm tapping into. We'll see what the cards have to say. So tell me about March 2025 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Sagittarius need to know about March? What's happening in their love life? What do they need to be aware of, prepared for Sagittarius? Okay. First card out, we have forgiving and learning. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there's a couple ways I can interpret this with this one card here. Someone may be wanting your forgiveness, maybe apologizing. But you know what was interesting with the mini meditation, like I said, like holding their cards close, they're not fully maybe revealing the truth of it. And I think you kind of sense that, Sagittarius, or some of you know the truth already, whether it was exposed or someone told you about it or you did your own research. And the fact that they're still kind of apprehensive in fully revealing that is annoying someone here, clearly. But also with this being said, it could be that, you know, maybe someone that hurt you or someone that has lingered in your energy has still been affecting you from time to time. And Spirit does want you to know, Sagittarius, that whatever happened had a play in your evolution, had a play in your journey. And I think with that, you guys have learned a lot from what you've been through, learned a lot from what you've gathered. And it could be just time to release this person's energy once and for all. And maybe it's finally blocking them. Maybe it's finally, clearing out their old stuff that you may still have. Like, I wonder if some of you still have like an article of clothing of theirs or their stuff still at your place. Just kind of just cleaning house, like spring cleaning type of thing, you know, with us entering into March, because I feel that there's something that's meant to replace what you are deciding to let go of. So again, different ways we could take this. Let's pull some more cards to get a little bit more specific. I'm seeing the letter J as in Jack or Jessica. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius in March 2025. So we have intuition and manifestation. Nice. I believe Taurus also got this card. So if you're dealing with a Taurus or if you have strong Taurus in your chart, I suggest checking out the Taurus reading to see if there's messages for you there. As you clean, there's something being activated. I do feel that some of you guys, again, there could be this direction, which I'll point out. It could be that you have been like manifesting this person to apologize or to be honest and open. That could definitely be a combination here that I see working to your advantage, Sagittarius. But I do feel like if you guys have been doing a lot to release someone's energy, to let them go, it's kind of really like there's another feeling that's starting to come up within you of like being curious of what's next, you know, kind of like, all right, now that I'm over this person, at least I'm more over this person than I was before. How can I get something new going? And that could just mean like, again, I don't want to be too specific here, but it could be like a new romance where you're starting to date again or go out again, but also just like a new chapter in your life in general that by releasing this person will help unlock. Some of you are looking for a new home or a new place to live, or maybe looking to move. And that could definitely be something that is in the cards for you, I see, for a lot of you. But yeah, sticking this to love and romance, I definitely feel as if some of you guys have been tapping into your magician energy almost of, I will get over this. I will find someone new. I will still move forward, move ahead, and not look back. And some of you guys have like maybe developed a crush on someone recently, I'm kind of feeling here. And maybe you guys have been a little bit of daydreaming about them, thinking about them, visualizing them and you two together. And I think there's potential here with a new crush developing if you do have a new crush here. Okay, oops, wrong deck. All right. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius, March 2025. Ooh, that one did a flip, but it didn't come out. Tell me more. Someone could be very flexible. Okay, procrastination number 8. Okay, so this is maybe what I was kind of picking up on with under the wraps. There's someone that may be seeing that you're moving on, Sagittarius, or that you are becoming more active in your social life. You have been posting more or have been kind of sharing more on social media with your friends. That gets back to them of what you're planning to do, what you're wanting to do. And the thing is that maybe this person with like the forgiving and learning, or why it's so hard to fully come forward with everything, is that they know it's going to expose them in a way that they don't feel comfortable with, or that they're afraid of the reaction that they could get from you. So they are procrastinating this. But the longer they procrastinate this, the more you're getting over it. You don't have time to wait anymore, Sagittarius, is kind of what I'm getting here. Now, some of you guys, the person you're crushing on may be a little bit shy, maybe a little bit reserved. Like I'm feeling Virgo energy here. I'm feeling Cancer energy here for some of you guys. And so I think that they are not the type that really makes the first move. And maybe that's something you're not used to perhaps. But I think by hanging out with you more, like you're making them smile more, laugh more. They find you to be hilarious, charming. And I think they may be kind of like procrastinating, telling you how they feel or asking you out on that date because there's more that they kind of want to see and feel comfortable with. There's someone that may sleep with the nightlight or have a light on in some way in their bathroom when they go to bed. I don't know why I just saw that, or light a candle for the night. I don't know. But, you know, this person just may be cautious overall, and that could just be a metaphor of why Spirit sent that to me. But just be cautious in general. So I think some of you may be wondering why they're taking so long or what's the holdup. And I feel if there's anyone you're crushing on currently is that they just have a need to take things slowly, to develop things slowly. And for some of you, it could be because they're also in that process of healing, forgiving, and clearing out older space, right? Some of you may have been seeing a black cat recently, or someone could own a black cat, which again is kind of adding to that caution or superstition that someone may be feeling. But I think, Sagittarius, if this is your energy with intuition and manifestation, like there's a charm to you that this person can't deny. And even if they're fearful of love or fearful of, you know, being the first one to make a move, eventually they're going to give in because there's just this aura about you, charm about you that's hard to resist, honestly. Wow. Okay. So let's get into the tarot to dive deeper. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Strength card, dead center of this. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo, or you could have strong Leo in your chart. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then we're going to do a deep dive. Yeah. This is making sense. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. This is profound. So Scorpio energy. I do feel like there was something that came to an end, maybe 2024, maybe, you know, just very recently. And I think that ending was something that had to happen here. And it could have been from someone that was like struggling to earn your forgiveness or tried to earn your forgiveness. But I think whatever they done was done, and you guys decided to kind of put an end to it. And it did transform the energy around entering into 2025 for you. And I do feel like a little bit of a relief, although it was hard to do. I do feel ripping the Band-Aid off and just going forward with it, whether you were the one that broke up or you accepted it, right? Okay, fine. They don't want to be with me or whatever. Fine. I'm good. I'll have to heal. I'll have to continue, but I'm not going to try to fight this because the people who would want to be with me would fight for me. So yeah, it closed out a big chapter in your life, Sagittarius. And I feel that this is something where you are kind of seeing that maybe, you know, a part of you that was lingering from wanting to hear a sorry or wanting to kind of understand someone's actions more. It's not on you to kind of still hold that energy within yourself. I think that a lot of you guys just did a final ending here that was a relief. It has cleared up a lot of space for you guys to have something new. So, at the dead center of this, we have the Strength card. This is Leo energies. I kind of feel, again, some of you guys are reconnecting with this energy within you of excitement, of getting your strength back, courage back, hope back, of finding, you know, love and romance. I wonder if there's someone you're crushing on or someone you'll soon meet in March. The first thing you notice is that they had a really nice body. It was, I don't know, maybe they work out a bit or have started to work out, or maybe just their natural curve or their natural shape is something you find very sexy, almost like bulky, or someone's bulking up, I'm seeing as well. I just saw like a protein shake that someone could be drinking quite a bit. But I feel with this strength card generally overall is that you guys are wanting to hold on to this exciting energy that again, whether this is something you're currently acting with someone that you are crushing on, it's been a bit for them to come out. It's been a bit for them to be comfortable. Been a bit for them to feel at ease, but there's something about this you feel confident in. There's something about this person you feel if you're worth, kind of waiting for them to come out of their shell a bit, it will be worth it. And so you guys really have been kind of patient with this. You guys have been, confident in pursuing this, or that's how they feel about you, Sagittarius. You can always flip the roles, right? But I think there's a strength here in what already has been formed with you and someone that you've recently met. And maybe for some of you guys, if this is the person procrastinating here with the strength card, they're trying to gain some more courage here to tell you how they really feel, to tell you that, there are feelings there, or they're interested in you, and it's taking them some time to get that courage, but it is happening. I think the more they hang out with you, the more they see that it's worth it to kind of start hyping themselves up for you, Sagittarius. What's crossing this is the High Priestess. Yeah. So Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. This is kind of the problem here, I feel. If there is a challenge, is that this person is very mysterious. They are someone that isn't so upfront with their intentions, upfront with what they want, and they're hard to figure out a bit. Like they're a little bit like a Rubik's Cube, right? You get one side, but then the other side's still a little bit of a mess, and you have to still figure it out, or yeah, you don't have the whole piece of them, let's just say, other than a mess. But there's still something about them you find really intriguing, and maybe with intuition and manifestation card that we saw here earlier, your intuition has been like trying to tell you something about this person. And it's in a strong way. It maybe some of you are claircognizant, where you just get certain feelings around them that is kind of guiding you into kind of being in this and staying in this. This person could be very spiritual. This person could be very intuitive, psychic themselves. But, I'm getting empath energy here, but like empath overload or overstimulation sometimes. So what does that mean? I've had to learn this the hard way. When you're an empath, you carry a lot of energy around you or with you, or if you are an empath, sometimes you do attract people that are like energy vampires, or people who feed off your empathy. And so when you learn that the hard way by like really seeing that maybe someone took advantage of my empathy, or, I just take so much on, and then I have these expectations and it doesn't come about that way, it kind of makes the empath want to be more guarded. So I do feel like you sense this really sweet, sensitive, romantic side to them that they find very hard to share with a lot of people, maybe because it didn't work out in their favor, or this is exactly your story, Sagittarius, of what I'm saying here. But that could be why they're procrastinating a bit. They just want to understand the vibes more. They want to understand who you are at a deeper level. These are very much people that don't like, surface level things. They want to connect to someone deeply, profoundly, in a spiritual, emotional way. And it takes time to do that, honestly and truly. So maybe that's why they're taking things a little bit slow. But I definitely feel they have a crush on you back. If that's something you need to hear or be confirmed too, I think most definitely. But they're definitely holding their cards a little bit closer and being more cautious before they reveal that. What's crowning this is the Three of Wands, Aries energy. So I feel for a lot of you guys that are currently involved with this energy, you have been hanging out a lot more, and it has been a good time every time. I wonder if there's someone that like either you had your like recent first hookup or kiss with this person recently, or they've been wanting to, but then they kind of divert away, or they, you know, sidetrack when you feel like they're about to say something or they're about to make a move. I do feel, though, with your intuition and manifestation, it's making it harder and harder for them not wanting to. So maybe in March, you're going to have that first date, that first encounter, that first hookup or kiss that you've been wanting to have with this person for so long, that you've been manifesting. But honestly, I feel for this crowning the reading, Spirit wants you to know that with your optimism, with your strength, with your manifestation skills, I think by the end of March, there is potential here of getting exactly what you want. And this person eventually will come out of their shell and will be comfortable and will be in a place where they can share this energy with you and want to co-create with you and want to, you know, date you and be excited about the two of you. But it is taking a little time. What's reading this is the Four of Cups. So this is Cancer energy. I wonder if some of you guys are, again, there's good days and bad days, and maybe on the little harder days, you're wondering if they're interested at all. It's a little bit like, again, this person, to have their passion and their, you know, emotions being shown is a hard thing for them right now. And so I think like sometimes they come across as just, I don't know, not having that spark or not having that validation that there's something more there that could bring you down a little bit. And that's understandable, Sagittarius. But I feel with the Four of Wands here, again, it's not that they're not interested. There's just more they need to be comfortable with. They're very, very guarded and protective of themselves and their emotions. And so maybe if they come across as a little bit of like reactionless or a little bit mute, this person could be moody. I will be honest here with the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. There are certain things that could affect them, you know, especially if they are extremely sensitive or they are empaths, that could kind of throw their day off. And it may have nothing to do with you, Sagittarius, honestly. It's just having interaction with someone that, you know, had a bad conversation with them, or, you know, hearing something on the news that deeply upsetted them, or whatever it could be. That's when this person's energy shifts, and they're very sensitive to the nature around them. So that is something Spirit also wants you to consider and be aware of about this person. They're very complex. And I think, you know, some of them, with why maybe they're trying to gather confidence in revealing more to you, is that they may be afraid that you've been showing a little bit more of, I wouldn't say resistance, but a little bit more of just, you know, not as excited or not as, you know, strong as you came off before, which could be concerning them as well, which is reasonable, right? I could see why maybe it would be annoying to try to pursue something. Again, I don't think you've ever been flat out denied by this person, but show me something. Come on. You know, that type of vibe here. There could be someone where you have to call or ring in to get into their apartment complex or townhouse too. Anyway, recent past, we have the Four of Wands. So this is Aries energy. And I think in the recent past, maybe for some of you, again, who are currently connected to this energy, you had a really good time last time you hung out. I wonder if some of you guys did go to an event, whether that's like a party, a concert, you know, a happy hour, whatever it was. And it was a really, really good time. And I think they're still off that high of having that good time with you, Sagittarius. And the fact that they were open, I think they were a little bit more open than they usually were. And you, again, made them laugh, made them smile. It was the last time you guys hung out was something that showed them maybe there is potential here of us being a partner, of us being, you know, together in a way. You do bring that excitement in their life, Sagittarius, that I think they honestly needed. There's also 2 4s here, so your birthday could be December 4th, December 14th, or November 24th for a few of you. And also others of you could have recently met this person through one of those social events or one of those, you know, maybe even just the first date that you guys went on. It really, really hit off. And I think that's why they wanted to continue this and continue to contact you. Or if there is an event going on in March, I would go to it. I would, because that could be the place where you do meet this person. All right, Sagittarius, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to prepare for, be aware of what they're going to do, not do. How is this all going to end in the month? End in the month of March, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into the situation. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers and clarity for you in the extended version. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. I also have a great offer here for my biggest Mermaid Scales Tarot fans, where on Patreon I have an exclusive membership where if you pay, the membership, you'll have access to all the extended readings where you can watch your moon, rising, Venus signs, cross watch every time I upload. I will have exclusive, little free lives for those out there, more personal posts from me to connect with, my Mermaid Scales Tarot core family at a stronger way. But I will also be placing the link to that exclusive membership on Patreon in case you're interested as well to check it out in the description box of this video. But if this is where you'd part, Sagittarius, I really hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.